We are an extraordinarily privileged school, but with that privilege, there has to be a great responsibility. We live in one of the most unequal societies in the world, and unless we build bridges between the gap between rich and poor, we won't have a sustainable future. St. John's remains committed to being a world-class Christian school in and for Africa, and we are reliant on the generosity of people going forward in order to sustain that vision.
The Centenary program was started when the school turned 100, and the committee at the time organising the Centenary realised the long-term aims of a school like St. John's College and developed the Centenary program and scholarships. We look for boys from all walks of life and from all areas in South Africa, boys that are going to make a huge difference to St. John's as well. So while the boys are here, not only do they bring their cultural diversity, different ideas, different perspectives on things, but they also excel at the school. We've had many that have been heads of houses, captains of rugby, captains of other sport. Often these boys are top all-rounders, they do well academically. We've had a number of these boys become provincial sportsmen and SA sportsmen. So we're really proud of their achievements, and in a large way they've added to the school ethos, they've added to the kudos for St. John's as well. This is a massive program, and to give you an idea of the scope of the program, we've had 10 Centenary boys go through the school each year since the inception of the program 16 years ago. At present we have 48 boys in the program from grade 8 through to matric, and a rough cost for each boy is about 250,000 a year. This includes tuition, boarding, school levies, uniforms, transport, books and stationery, trips and tours, medical aid and sports expenses.
I was very fortunate during my time at St. John's to be funded by the Centenary Scholarship and to be a Centenary Scholar. Having not been on campus for so long, coming back to campus is always something which is tear-jerking for me, because I remember the times as a boarder running up and down these particular stairs or going down and playing rugby match and supporting the first rugby team. And I think something which I always tell my friends and family is that if there was like a period of my life that I could live and repeat, it would probably be my years at St. John's. Following my time at St. John's, I realized life couldn't get much better. But I then went down to University of Cape Town and studied actuarial science and statistics, and I was there for 4 years. Thereafter, I was fortunate enough to win a Rhodes Scholarship to the University of Oxford, where I studied my master's for 2 years, particularly focusing on policy and education and technology. Thank you to the St. John's community, both the college itself, the funders, the old boys, and the boys I studied with. I thank you for turning a boy into a man. I look forward to giving back myself one day.